Erling Haaland has now scored 100 Premier League goals. That is an outrageous tally. He's done it faster than anyone else, and he is now an established member of the 100 Club. Huge company he does keep, as do I. Let me welcome in Ade Oladipo.
That might be your best ever intro to describe me.
I was hoping for the best. Didn't know where I was going with it.
I was wondering where, and I was like, this is fantastic.
I mean, we have to talk about Erling Haaland. It feels almost personal because people like to have a go at me because I got it so wrong with Erling Haaland, and
I'm wrong, dude.
I'm open to admit that it was wildly off the mark. But quite how good is he? Because now what we're seeing, scoring the 100 goal. It took a while to get. He was on 99 for a while. Yeah. He hit the 100. He's now part of the outrageous 100 Club. He did it in 111 games. Yeah. Which is faster than anyone else has done it. Yeah. Even the great Alan Shearer took 124 games, which sounds incredibly fast to me.
That sounds ridiculously fast.
Just for context, Harry Kane, 141 games.
That's still very, very good.
Yeah.
Like these are very, very good numbers, which makes Haaland's number seem even more crazier. Like 111 is frightening.
No, it's amazing.
It's frightening.
It's amazing, and it's the variety of them as well. It's the variety with which he scores. So of the 100, 17 of them are scored with his head, 71 are scored with his left foot, and 11 scored with his right foot. Okay. So obviously the bulk is left. I
can't remember any right foot goal.
He scored 11.
Can't remember
11 of the 100 are right-footed.
Yeah.
So my question to you, Ad, are we actually witnessing? And sometimes I think we get a little bit. I think what happens is sometimes we talk too often, legendary, generational. Sometimes we do that too quickly. Mm-hmm. But sometimes, because of the brilliance, his magnificence is almost normalised. We don't necessarily talk about Haaland in the way that we would if I don't know, Ollie Watkins did it. Yeah. We just have become almost blind to the true greatness that we are witnessing. We are witnessing greatness. We are witnessing something historic.
Dude, he is, without doubt, legendary. He's an icon. He's very much great. And it's not just because of what he's doing for City, and obviously this is a City conversation, and I don't want to deviate too much. It's what he's done for Norway. He's guided Norway to the World Cup. Like, you know, that's almost virtually impossible what he's done there. Him and Odegaard, I give Odegaard his credit as well. So it's not just what he's doing for club, it's what he's done this season for country. I think Haaland's incredible. And I've seen his game change a bit as well. Obviously, Roy Keane used to dig him out, trying to say he's like a League One player when it comes to build-up. Watch him now. Watch him now. He'll drop deep. He'll use his strength. Even the other day when that ball he played through for Reinders, for Fulham, where he's kind of holding off a defender and he just knocks it through. And you're like, he can now do a bit of everything. Yeah. He'll bully you in the air. Bully you. Yeah. And by the way, he's so much faster than we give him credit for. When he gets
rapid,
going,
mate.
I remember, was it against Arsenal when Gabriel's trying to chase him?
Yeah, he's rapid.
And Gabriel's literally going lights out and he can't catch him.
Yeah, he's rapid.
And he's a really good finisher.
The only flaw in terms of... Does he score enough goals from outside the box?
Doesn't need to.
No, I agree. I do agree. I'm just thinking, like, when you said the variety is unbelievable, you are right. Yeah. The variety is unbelievable. The only thing that he doesn't do, he doesn't pick the ball up from 30 yards and whack it. Yeah. But no, you're right. You're right. He doesn't.
He's very much old school number 9.
In the box. In the box, centre forward.
In the box, centre forward. Yeah. And for some weird reason, the ball just seems to drop to him.
But that's the brilliance of his movement.
That's the brilliance of his movement. It just drops to him, and he finds a way. And
it's a change of goals as well. Do you know what I always thought Haaland was? And I can use a goal to demonstrate it. City beat Brentford 1-0 this season at the G-Tech.
Dude, I was literally thinking the same thing.
When he just bullies the guy. It's a race. It's a power play.
And he's loving the battle with him.
Right, and he wins. And there's only one winner ultimately. Yeah. And he leathers it in.
Yeah.
That to me is a very Haaland goal. But he's evolved into something better than that. That to me is the kind of goal that he can score every day of the week, right? That's just...
He loves that battle.
Fight you, faster than you, stronger than you, and I'll finish it. He's become deft, creative, full of silk and guile and creativity. There was a header in Europe, and he's running the wrong way. It was like one of the best headers. He's running the wrong way, and he like heads it backwards, and it ends up goes against Monaco, I think.
How can you not be? Say those things again that you just described him as.
In terms of guile, silk, creative.
How can you not be when for the last 3.5 seasons you've been surrounded by guile and Kevin De Bruyne and silk and Foden and deft touches like Bernardo Silva and Gundogan? That's what they do.
They do. Guardiola
so
does
he
that.
came in and it was very much he used to bounce off him a little bit, Lukaku-esque. He still had, the power to get to it and the pace. Now, because he's been training with those guys week in, week out, he's almost become them.
Yeah.
And he's had to become them. But they look at him like, you need to be better.
This is what's happening, isn't it, at City over the years? Everyone borrows traits from everyone else. Like, do you remember there was a moment? I know it didn't necessarily go as they hoped it would, but remember when they had Cancelo at right back? At various points, Cancelo was creating goals in the way that Kevin De Bruyne would have been proud.
Yeah.
They all kind of borrow attributes from one another. They learn from one another. And I think that there is a development in Haaland's game where he's become one of the most intelligent centre-forwards.
He's had two, because there was a period when Pep was actually playing him and Alvarez a few times. I think he's learnt from the way Alvarez drops deep as well. So he's almost picked that up as well. Yeah. I think he's unstoppable.
Has it become normalised?
He's unstoppable.
Do we appreciate, sometimes when you're witnessing greatness, maybe nobody knows. Maybe when Muhammad Ali, who you are beautifully wearing, right? Yep. Maybe when Muhammad Ali was in the ring against George Foreman, people didn't realise that what they were watching was that the Rumble in the Jungle?
It was.
Where was it?
Zaire.
So if you were in the stadium in Zaire, you didn't know how lucky you were, right? You have watched possibly the best spectacle of boxing ever.
It's a great shout.
But you didn't know it at the time. We are watching Haaland. We are watching it all the time. Maybe we've become numb to the glory of it. Are we watching something that is going to be studied in 100 years in the way Dixie Dean is now?
There was this Alexander Isak Haaland debate for all of a couple of months last season. It genuinely happened. And I think Isak got, I don't know how many goals in all competitions, 20-something goals in all competitions. Haaland got over 30 goals in all competitions last season. And everyone said he fell off. And he finished 20th in the Ballon d'Or race.
Isak got one more than Haaland last year. And if you think about how Isak was lauded, I think Isak got 23, Haaland got 22. Haaland had a slow start to the year.
But look at one goal. One was.
Everyone was talking about Isak, £100 million player, more so Liverpool's title credentials depend on signing him. Newcastle can never live without him. Haaland has I think even last season I was saying, and I'm happy to admit that I got it wrong. I think last season I was saying Isak's a better player.
Yeah, I think I said it as well. And I've watched him turn into. It's almost like he heard the noise. And it's funny because I have subscribed to his YouTube channel. And I'm seeing
the work rate,
the confidence, though.
Ice baths, man.
Yeah, he's everything. Like, this guy's a machine. Like, he takes this now seriously. That this isn't a joke anymore. I genuinely believe he's annoyed at not having won a Ballon d'Or. He's annoyed at not being in the conversation, and he's almost like, I'm gonna show you, boys.
He will win one,
without doubt.
Where do you think he ranks in the list of great Premier League strikers now? Like, just to demonstrate something. Sergio Aguero leads the way for Premier League hat-tricks. He's got 12. Haaland's already got 8. Like, the 260 goals, and I did the maths on this, if you trust my maths. 260 Shearer. If Haaland hangs about, the only thing that could stop him is playing for Real Madrid. If he hangs about in the summer of 2031, he will break the 260 goal barrier. How highly is he ranked? Where does he sit in the pantheon of greats?
In terms of just out and out, you want someone to score you a goal, he might be number one.
If he catapults City to a league title this year,
he might be number
like City aren't the best team in the country anymore, Arsenal are.
Yeah.
If he catapults City to a league title, does that change his perception? Because he will have ultimately won a league for City. His goals will have won a league for City that they wouldn't have won without him.
Yeah, it changes a lot. Just because I look at City and I think defensively they're not the same team. I look at the midfield and I think they're too free. When you really think about it, De Bruyne's gone, Rodri's on the way out, he's always injured, and Bernardo Silva's no longer that guy, is he? So you think of all that last season and the seasons before were there. So he's almost doing it by himself with Foden now starting to catch up. So it's all him. It literally is all him.
Is he the icon of football at the moment? No, Mbappe is. Who's the poster boy? You know, when it was like Ronaldo, Ronaldinho.
Lamine Yamal. And it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be, but it is him. Because, again...
Why is it Lamine Yamal? Because he plays for a more sexy club?
Yeah.
That's not right.
And that's 100% what Haaland's going to do.
Ultimately.
100%.
So do you not think he breaks a 260?
No, not at all. Not at all. I think he goes. I think eventually he goes.
What about this angle?
I wouldn't be shocked if he goes a lot sooner than people think. I know he signed this massive deal. I wouldn't be shocked if he goes a lot sooner than people think.
To Real Madrid?
Yeah, I think it's now. I think it will soon become brand Haaland, and it isn't quite yet brand Haaland the way it is brand Mbappe. Yeah, you just look at him as a footballer. In terms of adding all the brands to him.
You think he needs Real Madrid?
I think he needs Real Madrid. It's what Trent thought, right? It's not about trophies, because ultimately Man City could win more trophies than Real Madrid. It's what that means wearing that white shirt.
Interesting way to look at this, right? Haaland, we compare to Shearer, say. Do you think that Shearer playing now, like Shearer played in an era and scored 260 Premier League goals. Bearing in mind, that's not all his goals. He scored goals in the old First Division that don't count to his total, which is very unfair.
Yeah.
But 260 was scored in an era where defenders were allowed to defend. They were allowed to tackle. They were allowed to be filthy. They were brilliant. He was up against some of the best defenders to have ever lived. Would Shearer outscore Haaland if Shearer was playing now? Is Shearer scoring at the volume that Haaland is scoring?
So Shearer's playing for Arsenal, so a comparable team.
Shearer's leading the line for Arsenal now instead of Gyökeres. So it's 26-year-old Shearer.
Man.
Because Shearer didn't play. Shearer scored 260, but didn't really play in the best team. One season, he had the best team in the league.
Let's not forget, though. I mean, Shearer was with a Newcastle side that finished second. Like, he was with a good Newcastle side. Don't get me wrong. Obviously, nothing comparable to what Haaland's with, but it was with a good Newcastle side.
It was, but it also wasn't. Like, I remember being there.
So you're asking basically, is Haaland better than Shearer? Or is Shearer better than Haaland?
Yeah, even less basic than that. Would Shearer or Kane do what Haaland is doing in this City machine? Or is Haaland just in a world of his own? I'm inclined to think Shearer would. Because Shearer was a goal machine. And remember, Shearer was having like Martin Keown and that fouling him.
I'm inclined to think Kane could.
Yeah, I am.
Like if Kane had Kane used to drop so deep because ultimately no one could give him the ball.
One-man team.
If you're saying to Kane, don't move, De Bruyne is going to find you.
He's putting it away, isn't he?
What? Mate, he's putting
but maybe not to the volume of Haaland has become just a volume.
Well, it's very close though. You just read out the numbers: 100 goals for Kane and 142. It's not that far behind.
For a terrible Tottenham team.
It's not for a terrible Tottenham team. It's very, very close between those three. And I'm happy you compared those three because Henry and the others are slightly different.
Different footballers.
They're not pace merchants. These are just like proper number nines, if that makes sense. Yeah.
No, I mean, one thing that we can openly admit.
Do you think he's going to go Madrid?
I got it wrong.
Do you think he's going to go Madrid?
Not the way you do. Maybe one day in his career, but I think he hits a 260 before he goes.
You're crazy. You think he stays for that long?
Well, I don't see the allure of...
You don't see the allure?
While Guardiola is at City, City pay him a fortune. It's on about £1 million a week, mate. Winning silverware, playing with the world's best. I don't know. Maybe. Yeah. I think you've also got to remember there is a man. His father played for City.
Yeah.
You know,
but you know what it is about him, and maybe this is the reason I think he might go is he's done it all for them.
That's true.
You know what I mean? There is no like the treble, double, league title. Literally said, I've come in my first 4 seasons, I've done it all.
And then Real Madrid, the allure of Real Madrid. Everyone tells me. Yeah. What we can guarantee that we agree on, though, I was
so badly wrong.
I was so bad.
That might be your worst.
It was because of Timo Werner. It was Timo Werner, Jadon Sancho, Kai Havertz, players that were landing from the Bundesliga that really struggled. That was the rationale. Yeah. But perhaps never
this
been wrong.
boy isn't German.
It's up there with Alan Hansen, isn't it?
Yeah, he won't do anything with kids.
I apologise, Erling. You are a genius, an icon, and a superstar. Thank you to everybody for watching this video. We really do appreciate it. If you would be kind enough to give this video a like, it really helps us out. Let us know what you think of everything in the comment section below. And as always, make sure that you click the link in the description. That will take you to Ade Oladipo's YouTube channel. There is some fantastic content on there. Make sure that you click subscribe. Ta-da!